Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mike Strauss, Mike MMA, back with another interview. This time up fresh off of his impressive victory at UFC Philadelphia. Alex Perez is back on. We're going to talk about his victory, how satisfying it was to him, and his first ever cheesesteak. Yes, his first ever cheesesteak. But before we get to that, you guys know you can find my work at bjpenn.com, Low Kick, Cage Side Press, and of course my YouTube channel, Mike Strauss, Mike MMA. Okay, now back to the reason you're listening in the first place, my conversation with Alex Perez. Enjoy. I want to welcome back Alex Perez to the show, fresh off a big victory, man, at UFC Philadelphia. How do you feel, brother?
I feel good. No major injuries, so can't complain.
Dominant win, right?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty one-sided, so it was a good thing.
The big thing that I noticed was, I mean, besides how much better you were than him on that night, was you were much physically bigger than him. Did you get a sense of that too?
Yeah, I'm a big flyweight, I'm
No
usually
doubt.
gonna be taller and bigger than guys. At flyweight, I know at bantamweight I might be a little shorter, but I feel like I'm still gonna be a average size 35er. I'm not gonna really lose anything.
Do you feel like you could almost compete in 3 divisions?
I mean, I would love to compete if they come for 45s, but I don't know if my management and my team would be like, hey, that's the best thing to do,
Yeah. They might kind of reel you in, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always down, but we'll see.
Well, man, that makes you officially now 4-1 in the UFC, and your only loss in that stretch was to a guy that some people may have heard of, Joseph Benavidez. So you're doing pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I mean, not too bad. Sucks that I lost, but part of the game. It's gonna bound to happen. It probably will happen again.
You said losses happen, but I mean, a lot of that is how you respond, right? And we got to see how you responded last Saturday night, man. And you never looked better, right?
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about me, I feel like, is that I fought, first, man, I've been doing it. I turned pro when I was 19, so, and it wasn't the first time I lost either. So, I mean, I've dealt with losses before, so I knew what I had to do to come back and get back on track.
For sure. And what do you think's next for you, man? I mean, what would you like to do?
I would like to fight, probably within the next few months. I'm trying to get at least 3 this year. I don't know. I heard UFC might be going to Mexico. If they do, I would love to get on a Mexico card. But I would love to fight Teco. He's coming off a loss, but he's like 5-2 in the UFC or something like that. Something crazy. I think it'd be a good test for me against a tall, lengthy 35er, or I can't remember the real name, but the Fireball Kid or
Takanori Gomi?
No, not Takanori Gomi. I forget his name. He's from France.
Tom Duquesnoy?
There you go, Tom Duquesnoy. Sorry, I butchered that. But,
I think I did too. It's all good.
So yeah, I mean, I would love to fight those guys.
Yeah, those are some good matchups for you. You've been kind of keeping tabs on people, it sounds like.
I mean, it's all like I don't really play super close attention, try to do all that. But I mean, I do know people in the weight class and the division. Especially I know Teco just fought against somebody in England, I believe, or London, or one of those out there. And then I know the other kid hasn't fought in a while. So I mean, hey, if he wants to knock off some of that dust, me and him can fight.
So being the first fight of the night, man, did you have time to kind of kick back, chill out, and watch some of the other fights on the night?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of the fights, and then after probably I think around 6 o'clock over there, I ended up leaving and going to get me a Philly cheesesteak.
Was that your first one ever?
Yeah.
How was it?
Actually, it was amazing. My team actually went. I mean, they had like 4 sandwiches throughout the week, and I was like,
teasing
man.
you, huh?
Yeah, I was like, man. So I was like, no matter what, I'm in Philly. I did 2 things I wanted to do. I fought in Philly, got to see the Rocky statue, Philly cheesesteak, top it, and then we got a little extra bonus. We got to go tour the Eagles stadium, so it was pretty amazing. So I mean, Philly was awesome to me. Loved it.
Yeah, it sounds like you had a chance to kind of take in the whole experience, which is what it's all about, right? I mean, fighting is obviously your job and that's what you love to do, but if that's all you did, it would get boring pretty quick, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's usually like at 25 it's more about working out and getting my weight down and stuff. So 35 is giving me a little bit more freedom to go check out different places. I gotta go walk around, see the city. Usually 25 is like, all right, well, I gotta work out this time and this time. I gotta get do all this stuff. So it wasn't too bad.
You're seeing that a lot, right? With fighters kind of going up, one weight class above them and having a ton of success. Do you think that this is going to be what the norm going forward?
It just depends. Honestly, I don't feel bad at 25 as much as people think like, oh, like the weight cut. Yeah, I think any weight cut sucks, but I feel better at 25. I feel like I had a little more um, output at 25s. So, I mean, to me, like, from personally, I wouldn't mind fighting at 25s with the camp.
Yeah, you're unique in that matter because, like, as I said, you almost your body is to where you almost can compete in three divisions and really be successful at a high level at all three. So, you're kind of blessed in that way, man. But yeah, I definitely wanted to have a chance to talk to you. This is a fresh off one of the biggest runs of your career. I personally think that Jose Torres win was something special because at that time, everybody was talking about him being, this prospect, and then you come in, put the hands on him, dude. So yeah, Timo Yama, man, putting them back on the map, right?
Yeah, we're trying to, we, we have a group of fighters out here like Carlos Barza, Luis Samoka, Chito Vera, myself, and then guys that people don't even know on the team that whip our butts every day. They just haven't got the opportunity to shine in the UFC. Then you got, obviously the Bellator guys, Bern Primus. You got just an amazing group of guys out here that people haven't even heard of just because they haven't got the opportunity. But I know when they do, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it the UFC by storm.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate your time, man. I know, you got to be busy this week, fresh off of a fight. So I know you want to catch up with your family and everything. But I want to give you, a few moments here to shout out whatever you'd like, man. The floor is yours, brother.
Just I want to say thank you for having me on, man. I really appreciate it. I'd like to shout out my sponsors, Miss Mary Jane CBD. They've been helping me for the last couple of years. Especially with my recovery and helping me with my sleep. Also, milk and eggs. They've been part of my camp for the last couple of years as well. With my groceries and stuff like that. Always ready meals with my meal prep, getting my weight in check and stuff, helping me out. Virus and ATTC, all those guys have always had my back. Just really appreciate you guys. Without you guys, I would not be here. Also, CNextwear, always helping me out when I was in the lower level and also helping the gym out as much as possible. Just thank you guys for all the support. Without you guys, I would not be able to do my job and do what I love. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for your time. As I said, the week after a fight is always kind of a whirlwind for you guys, getting back to reality. So thanks for squeezing me in, man, and enjoy the rest of your week, brother.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.